Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is for all my GKS applicants all over the world. I hope this video will be in handy for your application, your future application, or maybe you are applying soon. I got some few questions I would like to give answers to, and the first question that I know that almost everybody asks, most especially the first timer, is do they apply through the university track or the embassy track? The truth is the two are the same. Either you apply by embassy or by university. Both has their own advantage and disadvantage. There is no guarantee that if you apply through the embassy, they will pick you over the people that apply through the university. Both has the advantage and the disadvantage. The first track, let's talk about the embassy track. If you apply through the embassy track, that means you'll be submitting your documents in your home country to the people in charge of GKS in your home country. For example, let's make my own country as a case study, Nigeria. If you're applying in Nigeria for GKS, definitely you'll be submitting your document to Abuja, KCCN in Abuja. That is where you will submit your document to. Then it will go through the first process of document screening. After screening the documents, they will shortlist some candidates for interview. When you go for the interview, if you pass the interview, definitely you made it through the first round. The second round is the NIID stage, which they will also make the document screening. For that second round, you don't have to do any interview. They will pick based on your country's quota, and sometimes they pick some reserve candidates for this batch too. So after the NIID stage, if you are able to escape through, which in the past year, according to the data I checked, on my own country, which is Nigeria, I don't think anybody has made through the embassy track for the first round in Nigeria, and the person is unable to scrape through the NID stage. So definitely most Nigeria, when we get the first round, we are 100% sure that we are closer to getting the scholarship. So after the NID stage and they post the result of their own round, then they are going to send your document to the 3 schools that you pick. Some university do other interview, while some just screen your documents, then they mail you that you passed the round. Then when you pass that round too, definitely you are already 95% assured that you got the scholarship. The last round, which is the third round, they just collect all the old documents of both the embassy track and the university track and just collect it together for the third round. So definitely if you pass the 2 rounds, you got the scholarship already. Then the next thing is for you to make your tuberculosis test and the other things that they need in order to prepare your visa for you. And the next thing, you come to Korea. So that is just it for the embassy track. Why the university track? You are going to send your documents down to the university of your choice. When you send your document down to the university of your choice, they are going to screen it as usual. After screening it and you pass the screening stage, they are going to call you for an interview, either by video call, which is either Zoom. I heard that there's some university that just send you like a mail of their likely question and they expect you to give feedback to the mails in some hours. Then that is your interview. But for my own, the school I applied to, I had a video call with the school. That was the interview I did, and it was very intense. I think my interview lasted for like, is it not up to 25 minutes or so? So that is it about the interview stage. So after the interview stage and they screened you, mind you, in university track, you are competing with everybody all over the world. Everybody that submits their documents to the school all over the world, you are competing with them. But in embassy track, you're just competing with people from your country at the embassy level. Even at the NID level, they just screen your document and see that you passed the level 2. But for university track, number 1, you're competing with people from other countries that you don't know of, that you don't even know. At least in your country, you're so sure of, oh, these are the things they do in my country on the education system and the rest. At least you are a little bit sure of things that your people in your country might submit as other documents. But in this university track, you have no idea. After interview round, the next thing is, if you pass the interview, the university is going to send you a mail or either post it on their website that you passed their level. Then they will now send your document down to the to NIID. This stage is also intense because you are going to compete again for with people from your country. People from your country that apply to different university. So NIID at this round will now collate all the documents together and now pick according to your quota, according to the quota of your country. So in a situation whereby the quota of your country is, I think my country's quota is 13 or 11. Sorry, I'm not so sure. It's either 13 or 11. Part of the quota is for people that apply through Taipei University. I'm sure you know about Taipei. And if not, you can just drop a comment on the comment section. Maybe I can make a video after of that, or I can just type what the Taipei or Taipei or regional university is all about. So there's a quota for Taipei University, there's a quota for regional university. Embassy will collect all the documents of people from your country. They now take according to the quota of your country. Sometimes NID are being lenient, so they add some quota to your country. For example, your country quota might be 2, and at the end of the day, when the results comes out, you see they pick 3 or 4. That means maybe some other country could not make up to their quota, or maybe something happened, or I don't know. But I know sometimes they do that, but it is not in all cases. Sometimes they pick the reserve students, and in some cases they don't, even from the embassy track. I've heard of a situation whereby someone was a reserve candidate and someone made it through the normal way in the first round of the embassy track. But unfortunately, when the results came out, unfortunately and fortunately for the person, I don't know, when the result came out, the reserved candidate name was on the second list of NID. Why one of the applicant that got that actually was successful in the first round name was removed? Maybe when they checked the document, they found out that the reserve person's document is even much more what they need other than one of the candidates. I don't know. I don't work with them, so I'm not so sure what happened in that case. So about the unit, you now say that both has its advantage and disadvantage. Mostly in my country, when you make it through the embassy round in the first round, definitely you're getting the scholarship. So in embassy round, it is just like one round that you have to be scared of, which is your embassy. Once your embassy pick you and your documents are being legit, like they are legit and they are perfect enough. Yeah, they are perfect enough. So definitely you get through the NIED stage, because mostly country only pick their quota. That is the truth. Country only pick their quota. So based on their quota, if your quota country's quota is 4 and embassy pick 4 people with 1 reserved, definitely 4 people are getting the second round of the NID stage if they didn't fit, but mostly all they forget it. As for university track, you got the first round. Doesn't mean you're going to get the second round. That's the truth. Because when they take your document to NID stage and they pile up all the documents with other university people from your country that apply to other university, if the quota is more than what NID wants from your country, definitely they are going to select some out of all the documents. They're not going to pick all of you. In a situation whereby your quota is 10 and they got 50 documents from different universities, they're going to bring out 10 out of it. So it's another fear. For university track, when you get the first round, you're still scared, you're still like not that calm, because you know you have other round to pass through. But the good thing about it is, if you pass through the NID stage 2, definitely you are like 95% sure you're getting a scholarship. But for embassy track, after the NID stage, if you don't choose your school wisely, you might not get through the third round, which is the university stage, when they send out your document to some of the university. The 3 might choose not to pick you. Which brings us to the second question, which is how to know the right university to choose. I think this is a big question, because some people tend to ask questions like, please, can I know the less competitive university to apply to? Bro, you're on a big thing. This is GKS. GKS on its own is competitive. So don't say because this. Okay, let me tell you a small story. When I wanted to apply to a uni, I went to all the GKS group on Facebook. to check about the university, to be sure people don't even talk about the university. I scroll through all the chats. I think I could only get like maybe two or three people talking about the university. So people were not really talking about the university, but unfortunately, when I applied to the university, when they sent a mail, a confirmation mail that for people that sent their documents to the university, I was really surprised. Like we're over 50. And funny enough, I got to find out some people out on the way that applied to the school. So we created a group chat together. When we're asking each other, did you get the mail? I asked for some names and I went to scroll and check the name on the email I was sent. Could you believe some of these people's name are not there? And they also got the mail. So definitely, when I think we're just like 50, we are more than 50 because they sent another batch to some people too. So at this stage, I was already scared that how did this happen? So mind you, all schools are competitive. That's just the truth. All schools are competitive. But the good thing about this is another advantage of embassy track, you have three choices. Unlike people that apply through Unitrack, you can't apply through to university. It is a no. If you're caught, you're not getting the scholarship. But for embassy, you have a right to choose three university. If you're being wise with your decision, one Taipei university and pick two other regional universities based on what you think or how perfect or how good your result or your documents are. Some people are that bold that they are sure of what they are carrying and they just go for it, and at the end of the day they get it. I have heard of people that picked three Taipei university and they got all three. I used to use this word a lot. It is better to be safe than sorry. So pick either two Taipei university and just one regional university. So should in case if the Taipei says no to your documents, at least you have other university that you can vouch of that you're confident enough. So that is the truth. So if you're applying to an embassy track, be wise at your university. Then number two, if you are a type that you know that it is not easy for you to learn a new language easily, it is best to look out for university that teach in English. If your course are being taught in English, you can look for university. Even I think most of the Taipei university teaches in English, most, but it is not for all courses. So you have to be sure. You have to look at that too. Then another thing, you when choosing a university, I think you should check the past record of applicants from your country or how good the university is to foreigners. You can get all these online. There are things you can search online that you can get on either Reddit or on people that made review on the university before you, or you can just search for how they treat foreigners. There are schools that will write stuff how they do with foreigners, program they organize for foreigners, and so on. So those are the things you should watch out for because migrating to another country, most especially if that will be your first time of living home, you should be in a foreigner friendly place. You're here to read, you're here to study, and studying is not that easy, most especially if you're not comfortable where you are. So look out for that too. Is the university foreigner friendly? So that is another thing you should watch out for when you want to apply to a university. Another thing, oh, I said it the last time that you should check out maybe they accept people from your country. And one other thing, we have a lot of Facebook group on GKS and the rest. Check for the group, check for the name of your school. Look at people's review. These are places you can get reviews on the university because most people post about their experience in the school and the rest. So for you to know, then check for past scholars, the people that got it in the past. If you're applying to a school and you know someone there, or you check for the person online and you're able to like send a message to the person, talk to the person, know what the person did right to get a scholarship. I think those are one of the things that will help you to when you want to apply because you will also work in the same path of getting it. You can search for their rank. You can search for their rank in the country, all over the world, and that's one of the things. Another thing you should do if you want to like check if the university you're applying to, If you're applying for a course, you can check their past alumni in the school, the people that studied there and everything. So you will know. And also, if a school is good for something, if you check their website, you will see it at the header, like an header or something. Maybe the first paragraph that okay, this so school is known for this so school is known for this and that. So that's the other thing you should look out for when you're applying. Oh, and lastly, this will be the last. So according to the comments you make on this video will make me know what to say in the next video. Yeah, in the next video. So the last thing I want to talk about is when you want to put your document together, make sure you put everything you think it is necessary. Don't say, ah, I got this certificate, it's been long, maybe it will not be useful. No. Submit everything you think that can make you have an advantage over the other person. Get online certifications, it helps. There are Coursera, there are Alison and the rest that you can get your certificate for free once you ask for financial aid. So get enough of documents to back up your aim, to show them that you really know what you're doing, to show them that you really know that you really want the scholarship. So I think all of those things can help. If you can get volunteer certificates, and for Nigerians, we don't have a lot of volunteers going on for us. There are other things that you can do. You can go to your local government for your chairman, your local government chairman to vouch for you that you're a good person, you follow rules in the what's it called, in the local government and the rest. It's like another recommendation from the person. So I think that is it for now. I hope you drop some comments if you want me to give us answer some things, and definitely I'm going to do it. Thank you for your time. See you next time. Bye.